5 big changes to EBT, otherwise known as SNAP benefits or food stamps, specifically focused on the low income that will be starting soon. I have all the details for you here in the video of these 5 changes, as well as what they mean for you and your monthly benefit. We've got a lot to talk about here in the video. Let's get right into it. All right, now first off, just to clarify, so we're all on the same page here, everything I'm talking about here in this video directly pertains to EBT, SNAP benefits, food stamps, supplemental nutrition assistance program, low income, and the 42 million plus people that are enrolled in this program. It's a lot of people out there, and these 5 major changes that are out there right now will impact all beneficiaries to some degree. Yep, some more than others, some not quite so much, but these are major, and we're likely going to be getting most of them relatively soon. Now, I do want to throw this out there as well. Let's really hope and cross our fingers that they do not implement some of these. Some of these changes I'm going to talk about here are honestly not very good whatsoever, but I will bring them to your attention. I will let you know what they are, what they're called, and what this would do to the benefit program as well as your monthly benefits as well, which, by the way, I want to throw this out there really fast. If you want me to come back in dedicated videos talking about each one of these changes, I can certainly do that. If you want me to come on a dedicated live stream and talk about those and answer your questions, I can certainly do that as well. Let me know. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you in any way that I possibly can. I know it is very confusing. I get it. Hey, we're not that far into 2025 so far, and this year has been nuts. I don't know how else to describe it. I think nuts is a pretty good description of 2025 so far, and realistically, it's not slowing down anytime soon, okay? So if you think this is nuts, it's just going to get more intense here as we continue to move into the year here. I will continue to be here for you, right by your side every single day. Let's get into the list. First off, quick question. Do you like free stuff? I absolutely love free stuff. In fact, I talk about it here on the channel all the time. Well, you see that phone number hanging out on your screen right now? That is your exclusive phone number to be connected with a dedicated Medicare team with your questions and concerns about Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, initial enrollment in a Medicare and getting a supplement, whether you should take traditional Medicare or Medicare Advantage. A lot of questions there. Well, guess what? These guys with your exclusive phone number right there on your screen, these are the guys over at Chapter, absolute experts on this. Here's the thing. They have access to over 24,000 plans across the entire country. They will isolate it down into the plans in your local area to find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages for your personal needs. They will listen to you as far as what you're looking for in a plan. They will isolate it down and find you the best options. Again, so you can see the doctors or the providers you want to see, go to the clinics or the offices that you want to go to, the networks that you want to be within, the prescription coverages that you need or maybe don't need at all, the dental coverages you need or maybe don't want at all, any other personal preferences you may have. They will do all that. They'll find all that stuff for you. They'll present your options. Guess how much? Free. Absolutely free. Absolutely incredible as well, right? I love it. I love free stuff. It's very, very cool, okay? Now, here's the thing. Hundreds and hundreds of you here in this community have already connected with them with that exclusive phone number. That's just for you right here in this community. That is your exclusive phone number. Hundreds and hundreds of you have already called them, connected with them, and been hooked up with awesome plans, awesome coverages, better pricing, all kinds of stuff like that. Really, really cool stuff. I've seen the comments rolling in on this, which, by the way, if you do this, and again, if you get a better plan, better coverages, whatever, and it suits you better for your personal needs and things like that, if you want to leave a comment or even send me an email and let me know about that, I will feature you. I will feature your testimonial, your email, whatever, in a future video and give you a shout out as well. So if you want to do that, I'll give you my email address a little bit later in this video, and you can send that on over. But seriously, if you've not called them yet and you've got concerns about Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, initial enrollment into Medicare, all of that, they can help you with all that. Absolutely incredible, 100% for free. So anyway, take a screenshot of the video now so you can have that number at your disposal going forward. Otherwise, give them a call. And down below in the description at the top of the comment section, I also have the phone number and a link to their website there if you want that. Otherwise, like I said, take a screenshot, take a picture of the video so you have that phone number for you. Seriously, amazing guys over there helping so many of you here in this community out. It's absolutely incredible. And just want to share that with you. All right, so let's talk about the list of five big changes to the SNAP benefit program, EBT. You got the picture, okay? Now let's talk through these. Now again, These I'm going to give to you are not in any particular order, okay? They're not in any order of importance or anything like that. I'm just going to give them to you, and we can talk about them individually here, okay? Now, first off, let's quickly talk about one of the newest ones that came out. It's called America Works Act of 2025. Again, America Works Act of 2025. The name of it sounds a little suspicious, right? America Works Act? Yeah, exactly. Well, guess what? They want to raise the age in which somebody needs to fulfill the work requirements to receive SNAP benefits for those people who are ABAWD, able-bodied adults without dependents. They want to raise it from the current age of 54 up to the age of 65. 65. Could you imagine that? That's nuts right there, okay? I think that is absolutely absurd. But that is the proposal right here with the America Works Act of 2025. Yeah, that's a really, really bad one right there. But anyway, so here's the thing. We've heard them talking about raising the age in which somebody would need to fulfill the work requirements, okay? We've talked about that before. I've never seen it as high as the age of 65 until now, okay? That's a really bad one. Let's hope that they do not do that. And again, they would also be lowering the age in which somebody would qualify as a dependent. From right now, it's under the age of 17. And in this new proposal here with the America Works Act of 2025, they'd be lowering the age of a dependent down under the age of 7 to qualify there. It's a really bad one. That's, I would say, in my opinion, let's hope that one does not get implemented. That would hurt a lot of people in a massive way. Don't love that one whatsoever, but it is a consideration. I will certainly keep you posted on that, okay? Okay, so that's number one. Number two, let's talk about the Healthy SNAP Act, okay? A Healthy SNAP Act. Now, to be fair, yep, I've talked about this before in other videos, but this one basically what it does is it eliminates the option of buying or purchasing what they're determining as sugary drinks and foods. Now, what am I talking about? What they basically want to do is they want to micromanage what we're buying with SNAP benefits from the EBT card by basically saying, "Hey, you can't buy that." And now, what are some of the things that they're policing us on and micromanaging us on? Things like sugary drinks, pops, soda pop. Again, one thing I found, okay, by talking about this, I've learned that a lot of us across the country, we call it something different. Some people call it pop, some people call it soda, some people call it soda pop. Whatever you want to call it, that's totally cool. I don't really care. I'm just saying I want to cover all my bases here, okay? So they want to eliminate the purchase of those sugary drinks as they're defining them. Also, prepackaged sugary foods like cookies and desserts and cakes and pies and ice cream and all the really good stuff that we absolutely love. So they want to eliminate the purchase of those items. Now, they've identified about 20% of all SNAP benefits that are distributed every single year, about $22 billion, or 20% of the money that's sent out is spent on what they've identified as these sugary drinks and sugary foods, okay? So they want to micromanage us at the checkout counter and basically tell us, "Hey, you can't buy that." And we say, "Hey, we want to buy this. Leave us alone," right? Yeah. So anyway, that's the legislation that's out there now. And again, this one also has a real consideration. I would not be shocked one bit at all to see this one passing. Again, it's called the Healthy SNAP Act. Feel free to look it up if you want to. That's the name of it. That's number two. Number three, they're talking about implementing changes into the EBT card, okay? Now, this was going to be rolled out in a couple different states, California most notably, and there was another state, I think it was was it Arkansas? Maybe not Arkansas. There was another one. I don't remember the other state off the top of my head at the moment. But anyway, mostly California here is the pioneer on this, but rolling out new EBT cards with the security chips in them, like a debit card or a credit card. EBT cards have virtually no protections within them, and unfortunately, EBT card holders are unfortunately being targeted by these little skimming and cloning devices, because EBT cards are the easy pickings and they can pull the money right off of them so easily, not that hard to do, because they do not have any security measures within them. Well, way too many low-income and SNAP beneficiaries are losing benefits in a massive way because they don't have any protections in them. And the federal funding or the federal reimbursement ended back at the end of December last year, 2024. So unfortunately, you no longer have that protection within the benefit, so you don't get reimbursed anymore with federal funds in the event that somebody wrongly takes your benefit from you. So they're talking about rolling out on a national level new EBT cards with the security chips within them, and that protect your benefit, again, way more than they're protected now from these cloning and skimming devices that are out there, basically harvesting your data and then skimming your card and taking all your money. Not a good situation. In my opinion, I really hope that one happens. I mean, to be real with you, the change might be kind of annoying, but that would protect all of us in a massive way, and I think that'd be a really, really, really good thing for virtually everybody, even though initially it'd be like, I don't want a new card, I don't want to go through that, but at the end of the day, it would protect us and save us our benefits. It'd ultimately be a good thing. I think that'd be a really good thing for them to roll out. And I honestly hope that they do that because it would protect all of us, and that's what we really need right now is that protection, that layer of protection, okay? That's number 3. Now, number 4, back in August of 2021, they implemented a 30% increase to SNAP benefits. Remember this? I talked about it at the time. It was a very big thing. It was the biggest raise in the history of the SNAP benefit program ever, a 30% one-time raise to benefits that was implemented back in August of 2021, okay? Well, they're talking about rolling that back. They're possibly talking about rolling that back by about 20%, okay? So reducing benefits by 20%. That's a pretty big thing. So that 30% raise that they implemented, again, back in August of 2021, they're talking about was, hey, that was unlawful, that was unethical, that was not supposed to happen. So they're saying, let's roll that thing back and let's basically reduce benefits by 20%, okay? So it wouldn't be a full rollback of the 30%, but rather a rollback of 20%, which would still reduce benefits substantially for a lot of people. But again, that's another consideration. I don't like that one, but that is something that they're talking about, okay? That's number 4. Now, number 5, they're talking about reducing SNAP expenditures by no less than $230 billion over the next 10 years, okay? So let me describe this one closely here. Now, here's the thing. This one is also very similar to that 20% reduction I just talked about with number 4 there. It's, very similar here, but here's what they're talking about. Basically, reducing the overall SNAP expenditures, as in how much money goes into SNAP, by $230 billion. Or what I should say is no less than, that's how it's written, is no less than $230 billion over the next 10 years. Now, that's averaged out, obviously, by about $23 billion a year. And the program right now spends about $120 billion, give or take a little bit, on this program. So it'd be a rollback of that much, about $23 billion a year on a program that spends about $120 billion a year. Is what that would actually be, okay? So this kind of also relates to about the 20% decrease in benefits as far as what they're thinking about here, okay? So these are the five major changes out there. Now, I'll be 100% fair with you. Some of these are likely coming. There's a very, very, very high likelihood that some of these are coming. Now, some of these could also be changed. That 20% reduction of benefit could be shaved down to maybe 10% or could be completely eliminated. That $230 billion that they're talking about cutting from SNAP benefits over the next 10 years, again, could be completely eliminated, right? As far as the implementation of the new EBT cards, I do think this is going to come. I think it's going to be slow, okay? I do think it's going to be slow, but that's going to be like the only good provision out of all of this that I do think will be coming, but I think it's going to be a little while until we get that. When, I'm not totally sure, but they've talked about it, and honestly, I think they should do it sooner than later would be better because it's going to protect all of us and our money. Now, next, I really also do think they're going to micromanage how the beneficiaries spend their money. This is a big thing out there. They've talked about it, and they're in action right now of implementing this as far as the Healthy SNAP Act that I talked about, the elimination of sugary drinks and foods, things like that. I do think this is going to happen. So I'll keep you posted on all of these. Either way, there's a lot of changes. It's a lot of stuff right here, right? Anyway, I will continue to give you any updates as we get any further information on this. I'll bring it to you as soon as we get it. Otherwise, make sure to call the guys over there at Chapter. Again, that phone number right there on the screen, that is your exclusive phone number. Think how good it would feel to have the right plan rather than just a plan, right? Let's be real. How many of us just have a plan and it's not the right plan, right? What if they were able to go through all the different plans out there, find you the right plan at the best price, the best coverages, and the best plan for you and your personal preferences and your personal needs so you can do what you need with your plan? Would that feel good? I mean, just imagine. How good would it feel to be like, hey, I love my health insurance. I love my plan. How many of us say that these days? Not that many, right? Just imagine that. Well, that is a reality for a lot of people out there. Anyway, that's your exclusive phone number. Give them a call. They're waiting on standby to talk to you right now. They'll spend the time with you. They will listen to your needs and whatever you need out there. And again, take a screenshot of the video, take a picture of it, whatever you need so you have that phone number at your disposal going forward. Otherwise, feel free to text that out. that picture you're taking. Otherwise, feel free to send that out to your friends, family, social media, your neighbors, your acquaintances, your friends, your siblings, family members, anybody like that. Same thing with the video as well. Feel free to share this video. If I can ask a huge favor of you, who do you know? A couple people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that you know. Again, friends, family members, social media, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, anybody like that. Please feel free to share this video with them. Again, there's that big share button right down below. Thank you. I truly do appreciate that. I want to help everybody as much as I possibly can here in this community. I totally get it. It's a very confusing time out there with all of these massive changes. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel as well. It's 100% free to do so. Big subscribe button down below. Otherwise, check out the thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos down below in the description or popping up on your screen now. You'll see some videos there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for allowing me to represent and advocate for you. Thank you for your continued support and trusting me and the videos and the content and everything I'm delivering to you every single day. I truly do appreciate that as well. Otherwise, have a nice day. That's all that matters right now. Enjoy, and I really hope I can see you.